Ahead of an official swearing-in of the country's new administration, the business community has highlighted high interest rate, multiplicity of taxes and the cost of utilities as some of the areas in need of immediate attention. The leadership of the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Association of Ghana Industries are optimistic addressing these challenges will be critical in fueling economic growth.
In the lead-up to the just-ended elections, political parties including the MPP made a lot of promises aimed at easing the pressure on the pocket of industries. It is barely a week since the elections, but players in Ghana's industry and commerce are already expectant of an Akufo-Addo-led government. High on the list of their expectations are a reduction in corporate tax rate from 25% to 20%, an elimination of taxes on imported raw materials, abolition of VAT on financial services and estate sales, and the removal of duties on imported manufacturing equipment and spare parts. Industry is hopeful that if these policies are implemented to the letter as promised, it will put the economy back on the path of growth.
If the government becomes prudent in its expenditure, then definitely what we're looking forward to is to ensure that, the government will live within its means. The government will not borrow so much in the domestic market, crowding out the private sector. And by so doing, there will be, the leverage for private sector to be able to borrow. And again, to government expenditure will not drive the policy rate to the level that we are seeing now.
So, yes, we expect interest rate to come down. In the long term, yes, we can say we expect, or our objective is that by the end of his term, we expect the base rate to come to this level. But very short term, it will be very difficult because, as you said, there are a lot of forces that bring about that. So, we hope that within the first year, we'll be able to bring it down to the level, and then we expect to bring it down to an appreciable level by the end of his term, which is the 4 years.
The president of the Association of Ghana Industries, James Asareje, urged the new government to work closely with industry players.
What we don't want to see is government, ministers, and people who have been appointed to political office thinking that they can do it alone. Sitting in the comfort of their offices, making policies which are not in sync with reality. And we are looking forward to working closely, as I said earlier on, with the incoming government, such that certain key initiatives and proposals that will bring industrial development in the country, that will see private sector growth, are really achieved.